Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Zero Mission. I am Matt from Matt's LP Adventures, and I got two special guests with me today.
Hey guys, SDMS26 here.
And MESPN24.
And this is the third time we've tried to record this. Yeah, unfortunately I had to do post-commentary on this episode. Wanna know why? Because Skype MP3 recorder sucks. And likes to make it so the data that I make for the Skype, well, the data for my audio that I recorded in my Skype call, derp like no other. And makes it so it doesn't record it right. Anyways, back from that little rant. We're here on Crateria. Crateria is the overworld of Zebus here. And oh my gosh, it's a fish! Oh my gosh, Ernesto, you got microphone settings there? Alright. Hello? Did Ernesto drop?
Hello?
Hello?
Did I drop?
Hey,
No.
still there.
Okay, good. Anyways, there was like a secret little missile tank over there, and I had to wait for the invisible hawk to get back. And I mentioned in the first episode, I was going so fast that my commentary couldn't keep up with it.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It means you're very, very good at the game and very familiar with where everything is.
Yeah,
But
I guess.
on the downside, you can't explain everything in 15 minutes, yeah.
Pretty much. Anyways, well, before we do anything, here's something called an unknown item.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Okay. Anyways, Ernesto's gonna be right back, so... Anyways, this is the analytic inconclusive. Item is incompatible with current suit. This item here is kind of like something that'll be explained much later in the game when we get a different suit. For right now, though, you can break up these blocks here with them. So, anyways, there's another missile tank down there for you guys, and let us continue our way up through Crateria. And everything is just... we're commentaried out, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm getting pretty tired. You're getting pretty tired. Ernesto's getting pretty tired, I can kind of guess. And hopefully this freaking works this time. Anyways, you can fall down here, and shoot the wall, and then shoot that, and then bump, and then come down here, and we get the most stupidest item in the game. This is the power.
Essentially, this now gives Samus the ability to close her hand around the ledges to grab onto them. Why she couldn't do that with her suit originally, I have no idea. Perhaps the power suit was designed with the inability to flex one's hands.
Anyways, power grip essentially just makes it so that you can grab ledges. We already had this ability to start out with in Metroid Fusion. I don't know why it was essential to make it so that we have to freaking get that power up. It's just so stupid. Honestly, it is.
Well, then again, Rayman had to go through the same thing in Rayman 1. He didn't have the ability to grab onto ledges in the first game, so I guess if it works for him, it works for Samus as well. I don't know.
But essentially that. We had a little bit, we've had plenty of rants about that already, the failed recording session.
We have had many, many rants.
It's so stupid. Anyways, here's the ship, if you guys don't remember from the opening cinematic. The ship here is kind of essentially the same thing in Fusion. You go back to your ship, you can save your progress, and you can heal up. So, and actually, like I said before in the first recording, and Steve is here, of all times. Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Marley hadn't gotten to see Steve in a long time.
Yeah, 2 months in fact.
Though I've actually watched a couple of your Mega Man Battle Network stuff, and oh my gosh, dude, I kind of want to play that game again.
I actually had to upload a couple, re-upload a couple because I had a couple of problems in some of those episodes, like I was missing something. So
oh my
yeah,
gosh.
but I'm so glad that's done. Now I can get back to my own LPs and more saxophone videos and other jazzy stuff.
And Final Fantasy VII. Yay! Last night, I don't know what these videos are gonna go up pretty soon. I need to, well, besides after school, I'm gonna probably, tomorrow, it's probably consist of editing videos, like Final Fantasy VII, like, we had a freaking long recording session yesterday. We tackled the Shinra building. Oh my gosh. That building is so huge.
Not the whole thing, I hope.
No, we didn't do the whole thing. We got to, well, I guess I shouldn't spoil it because people haven't seen the video yet. I don't know when this is going to be uploaded. Anyways, we got to the part where after, I don't know what to say, it was after a certain jail time scene, if you know what I mean. Did that make any sense? Okay, you
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Okay. And it was kind of funny because I made Kevin be voices of two characters. Well, certain characters. Like when a certain character came up, I made the other guys do a voice of it. And there was this one entire scene where I made Kevin do two people's voices, and they were the two people in that scene. So essentially, he was talking to himself.
Kevin was basically having a double monologue with himself. Awesome.
It was kind of funny. And actually, like I said, I'm kind of glad that Wade and the others knew what the heck they were doing, because there were certain items in there. I was like, oh, well, I wouldn't have gotten this if I did that already. Anyways, we got the ice beam. The ice beam is essentially what we got at the end of Metroid Fusion, but they essentially work like the ice missiles in Metroid Fusion. You can freeze enemies with them and use them as stepping stones, so, yeah. And they are the weakness to certain enemies. Won't get into that until we get there, so don't need to worry about that now. And you know what? I kind of really wish I did live commentary on this now. Oh well. Anyways, like I said, I'm using the turtles as stepping stones here by using the ice beam. And there we go. Now, we had a little rant earlier about Ernesto, whenever he gets back. We had a little rant about the Metroid timeline. He mentioned something in the live recording of this. He said something like, the Metroid timeline is kind of almost as confusing as the Zelda timeline. I said, not even, because the Metroid timeline actually makes sense, and the Zelda timeline does not.
Zelda timeline is a combination of timelines that don't properly link up with one another, except that they have similar characters, and that is literally it.
Pretty much. And we talked about the Metroid timeline. The timeline for Metroid, it goes Metroid, the NES Metroid, then Metroid Zero Mission, because I'm not going to get spoiled too much, but this game is not essentially the whole entire Metroid 1 game. It actually has a few extras at the end. And
well, could you say Metroid 1 is not the entire Zero Mission?
That is true. And then it goes Metroid Prime, and then it goes Metroid Prime Hunters on DS, Metroid Prime Hunters, Metroid Prime 2, Metroid Prime 3, Metroid 2, The Return of Samus, Super Metroid, Metroid Other M, and then Metroid Fusion. So Metroid Fusion was on, and then the pinball game. I don't think that has any reference to any freaking game of it.
Has absolutely no canon in it whatsoever. Probably not. No.
That's essentially just saying like, oh, the Sonic timeline. How does that go? Oh wait, Sonic Spinball. Where does that fit in? Well, Sonic
It's the cartoon, I
guess. I don't know. Sonic Spinball kinda had a story. I don't know. How can you make...
Once the emerald count went to about 12, I got a bit confused.
But, like, okay, Sonic Spinball, like, okay, how can you make a freaking story out of a pinball game? I'm sorry, that's... Pinball is just a game, not story-worthy.
How can you make the storyline out of Toy You Pop Feet with, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine?
That is true. Didn't think about that. We're back here in BRINSTAR. Dun, 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 Didn't you say that? Didn't you say you like the remake of BRINSTAR and Super Smash Brothers and Zero Mission the best?
Original Super Smash Brothers and Zero Mission are, in my opinion, the two best versions of this tune.
Anyways, there's a hidden item here. This is kind of difficult to get. Come up here and then place bomb. Come down here, and then we had to kill these enemies first. And holy crap, I just now noticed this. Now I wasn't even paying attention. I've got 50 missiles already. That is freaking ridiculous. I play this game.
Nearly a fifth of all of them, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just like in Metroid Fusion. There's a maximum of 250 missiles, and I just got 55. But anyways, I play this game too much. Anyways, you saw that item there. We can't get that yet. We'll get it here in a little bit, but I think that, yeah, that item there is actually used to open up the green doors that you saw earlier. And, well, let me kill these enemies first. And essentially, up here, this hidden energy tank, we can't get that yet without high jump. With bomb jump, you can. Bomb jump is the most broken thing in the game. Honestly,
Sequence break!
I kind of love sequence breaking. You need high jump to get that energy tank, but essentially with morph ball bombs, they're broken, so you can climb up all the way up like a long shaft of places. And anyways, you go down here and then you put the bomb there and you speed up boost like that. And there's another hidden missile tank, and I've got 60. And actually, we're going to head down into you-know-who's lair. If you played Super Smash Bros. Melee, you know this guy. There's a stage dedicated to him. Welcome, guys, to Kraid's lair.
I'm singing the wrong. I just started singing Sunstorms. Whoops.
Well, anyways, guys, I'm gonna have to stay here, and in the next episode of Let's Play Metroid Zero Mission, we will venture into Kraid's lair. So this has been Matt.
Saxdu26.
And Ernesto's gone, so I'll give him his outro. So it's Mr. ESPN24, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.